now, what about some, you was talking offline, I know, about some of the health and nutrition things that you have experienced in your life.
Yes, yes.
You want to?
Vitamin E. Well, I had problems with my nails. They were really quite brittle and they would crack and break. They wouldn't grow very long. If they did, they were just so thin.
Yeah.
And so I started taking vitamin E. And at first I was taking like 1,000 IUs. I think it's IUs a day.
Yeah.
And it was just too much. So I
Oh, yeah.
decided to
Wow.
take 400. So when I
Okay.
started taking 400 IUs daily, just Monday through Friday, after about 60 days, I start seeing a difference in my nails. They
Wow.
started growing long, strong, and beautiful.
Wow.
So much so that I would have to cut them. So I decided, well, maybe it's just coincidental, right?
Yeah.
And I stopped taking the vitamin E. And guess what happened?
The nails
I
got brittle then.
and start breaking. And so I
Okay.
started taking vitamin E again.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be good for your hair, your nails, and your skin. I
Yeah.
can't say that it made my hair grow super long, but I can say that it did do wonders for my nails.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting because uh, I know at one time, well, a lot of times when I talk to women, I try to get them on vitamins and minerals to help them as far as their balance of hormones, because that seems to be the biggest issue with a lot of women that I come across. And the hair, the nails thing, we have a product actually. The company that I distribute herbs with, Nature's Sunshine Products. We have a product called Hair, Skin, and Nails. And it's something that I was promoting with my younger sister, bless her heart. She's heavenly. She's passed away now, but uh, she was taking herbs, and I mean, her hair, skin, and nails was like blowing out. I mean, it was like
Really?
dynamic. You wouldn't believe, because I took a before and after picture. She had this curly, nappy, hard to deal with hair, and her skin looked like she had drug her face on a 5 miles of hard road. You know what I'm saying? And so I took that picture, and then I took a picture after she was taking herbs. But you know what? It wasn't actually the hair, skin, and nails that she was taking, because being a vegetarian for over 20 years, my diet, I noticed, I have very hard nails. My nails grow long, and they are hard. And I just want to ask, can you show yours? Do you
Oh, sure. I know I need my nails done, but
oh, okay, okay. But it's
you know,
the vitamin E probably helps, because that's actually structural. Vitamin E helps with structural things, but there are other herbs and vitamins, just having a vegetarian diet, you know, because I mean, my nails, I don't want them to grow long, but they be growing so long, and I get the biting. I don't care, like, what the heck, this thing growing? But just a vegetarian diet would get you that, because I guess then I'll be eating, a multitude of different things to help the body structurally. But my young sister, though, I mean, her skin was like impeccable, because she was taking some herbs. I can't remember what, but it was something for women. And her hair was like thick, long, shiny. And I'm telling you, this girl hair originally, it'd be about right there. It don't
what did
grow
she
long.
take again? I like to know what that is that caused your hair to grow super long. I didn't have problems with my hair or with my skin. My skin has
Yeah.
always been, nice. I
Okay.
never had problems with my skin. But it was just my nails. And I will say this, I started taking vitamin E
Yeah.
long before I became a vegetarian. Then I became a vegan,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Well, just my experience, and little research that I do, it's a good vegetarian diet will get a lot of that handled. But what a lot of people that I come across don't know or do, and this is cleansing, to really cleanse the body, because you can, start out changing your diet and things like that. But when you don't cleanse the body, like the colon, the liver, the kidneys, you're not getting all that junk and all that meat that has been stored up in the body. Because the average American, I'll say a human usually that eats meat, they usually have like 60 pounds of waste in their body. And a lot of that 60 pounds of waste is in the colon or in their gut, and a lot of it is fat. And people don't do the proper cleansing, it's like a fad. Sometimes I hear people, they say, oh yeah, I'm vegan, I'm going to be vegan and boo boo. And I'm like, okay, what made you do that? I think always people should have a reason, but cleansing, when you start doing different, programs of cleansing, then that helps, because you have to get out that waste that's been built up for so many decades. People eating soul food, especially African Americans, eating soul food for decades. It's like you need to cleanse out your body, and then it helps nutrients to be able to be absorbed better and easily and beneficial for the body. So, I mean, I applaud you, though, that you got into the vitamin E and the veganism. And even with the quinoa, you cook it, but that's it. Once you cook it that once, I don't reheat it again. It's a cold dish, I don't reheat any quinoa that I make. And I like quinoa. I evolved from brown rice to quinoa some time ago, because quinoa have way more nutrients and vitamins and minerals than brown rice. Even though brown rice is good, quinoa is like, wow. Quinoa like jumps off the table,
Wow.
as far as nutrient density. And that's something with me. Now, I got to stop talking. You see, I'm trying to get Dr. Tangi. I'm telling you, keep leading me toward these areas of natural health. So, and I'm telling you, it's about the right vegetarian diet and the protocol, that you use, that will just, I think, keep you, on the right path and just excel your health. Hey, all of y'all out there in YouTube, you know what to do. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and give us that thumbs up, okay? Give us that like. Give us a thumbs up. I mean, I've been in some serious situations where, because sometimes I have low blood pressure, and I was at the brink of, I mean, really, like almost falling out, and someone could have called 911. And I was at a big health show, and I had, somebody was with me, and we was going to catch this bus that takes us to our car, and I know I hadn't drank enough water, because I was probably dehydrated and I wasn't probably eating, so I had low blood sugar, right? I didn't have any kind of glucose or sugar in my blood. And
Mm-hmm.
so I stopped, because I was getting dizzy. My head was getting dizzy, and I was like, oh no. I'm like, ain't no way I'm gonna fall out right here. I'm like, oh no. And so I bent down and I started breathing. First I started inhale, exhale. That was before I knew about Ayurveda. And I just
Mm-hmm.
deep breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And I even pause sometimes, like inhale, you pause and like hold that breath and then let it out. And then I was sitting there and I just started focusing my mind. I just start clearing out my mind, and saying to myself, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're not gonna fall out. You're gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's taking me to emergency. And I just kept, thinking like that while I was down there. And I'm stooped down. There's a lot of people around me. I'm out in public. And I
Mm-hmm.
saw this lady kind of trying to connect eyes with me across from me, because she was probably wondering what I was doing or what was going on with me. but you know, I just kept focusing my energy, and then after like maybe 3, 4 minutes, maybe 5 even, I stood up because it took, you know, some minutes for me to get that. And then I noticed, you know, I had the dizziness, you know, had surpassed. But I knew I wasn't out of the water because I knew I had to eat something to get, you know, sugar in my blood.
Yeah.
You have low blood sugar. And so once we got to the car, because we got on the bus, drove, I had something in the car and I ate, and I was okay. But that's happened to me maybe 2 or 3 times
Oh, wow.
because I go to these shows and I don't want to be eating all the stuff they be handing out. You know, it'd be like a health show and it'd be
Mhm.
healthy food and stuff, but I still consider that like healthy junk. And I don't
Mm.
really want to be putting all these different things in my body that, you know,
Yeah.
that I don't know about, you know.
And you
So
didn't walk with your own snack?
I did come with a little of my own stuff, but a lot of times I may just sip a little here. I don't be sipping and drinking enough of it.
Oh,
And I
okay.
don't be eating enough of it because I be
Yeah.
on a high. I mean, at this show, I be going and I be interviewing people. It's a big
Mm-hmm.
show. It's like the biggest show in the world. I don't know if you
Okay.
ever heard of it. It's called Natural Products West. They have it here in Anaheim, and they have another one. It's on the East Coast in the U.S. It's called Natural Products East. And I just went to
Oh.
that one this year in September. It was in Philadelphia,
Mm-hmm.
Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they have 3,000 exhibitors or vendors.
Wow.
If you can imagine that, 3,000
3,000. Oh my
vendors.
God.
Right, that's the vendors, not the people coming. So the people coming is way above that. You
Yeah.
know, they probably have hundred thousands of people going to
Uh,
it. It's
yeah.
a big show. And I be just excited and I be running around. I be interviewing people like, hey,
Yeah.
welcome to
You're
Holistic
not thinking about eating. You're not thinking about eating.
no, I'm trying to. Oh, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. You know, you know. I be charged up.
Yeah.
But, you know, I know I have to be careful. I have to drink my
Yeah.
water. I have to eat something. Make sure my blood sugar. You know, because I shouldn't have low blood sugar.
Yeah.
People don't know. High blood pressure is just, you know, low blood uh, sugar is just as bad as high blood pressure, or vice versa. You
Yeah.
know, either one of them, you can end up in the hospital in emergency.
Yep.
Hey, all of y'all out there in YouTube, you know what to do. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and give us that thumbs up. Okay, give us that like. Give us a thumbs up. Okay, if you like what you saw today. It's been great. Until next time.